What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Saffel, back again with another video, and today I'm here with my WWE Extreme Rules 2016 predictions. And I feel like this can be a really awesome show if all the stars align. We have some good matches and so the good results and all that. And judging by the card we've got right here, it can be a very, very damn good show. We've got a lot of great matchups, great concepts, and yeah, I cannot wait to see what WWE pulls out of their ass for this one. Hopefully it's not bad, but I don't think it will be. I think it'll be a pretty decent show. Of course, every single match type is different from the other, so we're not going to see the same match type in this pay-per-view because it's Extreme Rules. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. Let's get straight into the show. We'll quickly talk about the pre-show match, which is a no disqualification match between Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin. A match that I believe has had like zero build-up. Like, I don't remember seeing this match like hyped up at all, you know, on Raw and SmackDown. Maybe on SmackDown, maybe, or because I don't remember seeing any of this shit in the last 3 weeks. So I say Baron Corbin picks up the win because he needs a win. We need to build him big and strong because, yeah. We'll get into the main show now. First match let's talk about the United States Championship match up first. It is Rusev, who is going to be taking on the champion Kalisto. And I feel like this could be very good. Rusev, of course, won an over the top rope battle royal and almost snapped Kalisto in half with that bloody accolade thing that he applied on him last week on Raw. Who I feel like is going to win. I feel like Rusev should win the US title in this one because we all know John Cena is coming back on Memorial Day, and we all know Cena needs a big, strong heel to face at the next pay-per-view. What is the next pay-per-view? I think it's Money in the Bank, yeah. So they'll probably face for the US title, and Cena will probably win because he's John Cena. Kalisto, he's had a lackluster run with that US title, to be honest, because they've kept him onto the pre-show time and time again. Hopefully this doesn't get moved up to the pre-show and stays on the main show. But yeah, I say Rusev picks up the win in this one. Next, we'll talk about the Fatal 4-Way match for the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz defending his title against Kevin Owens, Cesaro, and Sami Zayn. This match, I feel like, could be a potential show stealer. Cesaro, Owens, and Sami Zayn are awesome talents. The Miz has been great as a heel, the IC champion. And yeah, they've been building up this feud very well, in my opinion, between all four of these guys. Who I feel like is going to win? I feel like Miz will retain in this match. I feel like WWE wants to build up more with him. You know, maybe have the Miz face Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title and have him win it. Who knows? But I feel like Miz wants to hold that IC title and continue his run with it. And with Maurice in his corner and all that. So yeah. Next up, we'll talk about the WWE Tag Team Championship match. The New Day defending against the Vaudevillains. I feel like New Day will retain in this one. The Vaudevillains don't have to win just yet. Knowing WWE, they'll probably win it back at Money in the Bank or at a future pay-per-view event. But I don't see the Vaudevillains winning. Although if they do, I would be very surprised, and it'd be a cool little surprise to see Vaudevillains as tag team champions. Hopefully they can run as like a big dominant heel tag team, because we need one of them at the moment. But yeah, I say the New Day will retain. Next we have the Usos taking on The Club, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, in a Tornado tag team match, which is pretty much you don't have to tag in anyone, you can wrestle all around you want. I say The Club picks up the win in this one because I feel like they need to be booked a bit more strongly. You know, they've just arrived here and they need to make a statement. They've kind of been used as just, you know, the bloody henchmen to AJ Styles, which I don't really like. I feel like they could be a strong team on their own. I've seen what they can do in Japan. But yeah, Usos, they're fine. They don't need a win. They're with Roman Reigns, for God's sake. So yeah, I'm going to pick the Club to win this one. Hopefully they have a cool match. Then we'll have the submissions match for the Women's Championship. If Ric Flair disregards his ban for ringside, Charlotte will lose her title. Of course, Charlotte's defending against Natalya. And I say, some way, somehow, Charlotte will retain her title. Maybe some shenanigans will happen. Maybe someone else comes and interfere and helps out Charlotte, or maybe she'll find a sneaky way to get the win. But I just don't see Natalya winning that Women's Championship anytime soon. So yeah, Charlotte is going to retain in my opinion. Next up is an Asylum match between Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho. You know, these two guys have had a pretty awesome feud, you know. Of course, Ambrose won back at Payback, and then it's not about the talk show anymore. It's about, you know, inanimate objects pretty much getting torn apart. And then, you know, Ambrose has had enough with Jericho, and he brings down the Asylum match. I think this is going to be a pretty cool concept, you know. It's like a steel cage with up above with a bunch of weapons, and they pretty much hit each other with whatever they can. Of course, there's a bunch of plants and just weird objects. I don't know if they're going to use the 2x4. If WrestleMania 32 was any indication of how WWE will use weapons, I don't think the 2x4 will even be used. I hate when WWE teases us that, oh, they might use these hardcore objects, and they never do. Like, what the fuck? Honestly, if you're not even going to use the objects that you're teasing, don't even bring them up in the first place, in my opinion. But who do you think will go and win? I want to say Jericho, because I know WWE loves 50-50 booking, but I say Ambrose should definitely win this match, you know. Jericho, he doesn't need to win, he's fine. Ambrose, he needs all the wins he can get. We need to build him up as the next big main event guy, you know, for someone in the near future. So I feel like Ambrose should win this match, and it should be really, really fun. And then we'll get to the main event. It is an Extreme Rules match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns, the champion, defending against the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Of course, these two have had a very intense feud over the last 3 weeks. A lot involving steel chairs, you know, who's going to hit who. Of course, AJ did that sick style clash onto the chair. And I feel like these two men are going to go all out for this one. I feel like we could see definitely the best of Roman Reigns in this match. And of course, we've all seen the best of AJ Styles, but man, who knows what he can, you know, pull out of his hat this time. Now, are we going to see the Finn Balor debut? I'm not too sure. I don't know if we are even ever going to get Finn Balor debuting on the main roster just yet and aligning himself with the club. I just don't know if I can see that happening yet. I feel Roman Reigns is going to retain. I feel like WWE wants to give him that title till at least SummerSlam, I'm guessing. But, you know, I say they'll have a good match. The club and the Usos are going to do something. Maybe the Usos turn on Roman Reigns and join the club, and then AJ turns heel. I don't want to see AJ turn heel because he's way too popular at the moment, and they're doing the whole, making it really obvious that Roman thinks AJ's got something up his sleeve. So I don't want that to be true, in my opinion. I want AJ to stay good. Roman, I wish he can turn heel, but we all know that's not going to happen. So what do I feel? I feel Roman Reigns is going to win, but there will be some interference in there. I still don't know if Finn Balor's ever going to be called up to the main roster just yet. So, yeah, I think it's going to be mostly like their match they had last time, where nothing really big happens, and we just have a normal match. AJ accepts his fate, shakes hands with Roman, and continues on with whatever feud he wants to go to next. So, that's how I feel this is going to happen, and Roman Reigns will retain, and yeah, because he's the big top dog. And yeah, this is going to be my predictions for Extreme Rules 2016. I hope you have enjoyed them. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Comment down below what your predictions are for Extreme Rules. And if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram is @JackmanLol31. I will see you guys for my Extreme Rules 2016 review, and I'll see you guys later. And I'm out in 3, 2, 1.